Masters of the Universe 2026 follows the story of a young man on Earth who uncovers a hidden legacy. He's the prince of an alien planet. His quest centers on recovering a magic sword and returning home to defend his kingdom. This blend of sci fi, adventure, and fantasy plays with both action and humor, aiming to capture the spirit of the beloved franchise for a new generation. I came into this movie with low expectations. The trailer leaned heavily into comedy, which initially worried me, but whether the film would honor the adventurous tone of or the original, I wasn't sure. But as I was watching the movie, I'm glad that it did honor the adventurous tone of the previous movie and also the cartoon TV series. While the movie does go for laughs and embraces a more light-hearted, sometimes goofy approach, this comedic angle surprisingly didn't detract from the overall experience for me. Rather, it injected a playful charm that kept the movie entertaining throughout its long runtime of 2.5 hours. Thankfully, the film uses its time wisely and never feels like it overstays its welcome, which is often a risk with longer blockbuster movies. One of the biggest surprises was the casting of Nicolasgalitzine as He-Man, or Adam as he's referred to the movie. Well, in the movie, he's referred to Adam. Galitzine was perfect for the role, bringing depth, charisma, and authenticity to the character. His portrayal gave He-Man new life and made the hero's journey compelling. He avoids overacting and instead delivers a grounded, relatable performance that anchors the film. That said, not everything worked in the film for me. The beginning features several child actors whose performances felt uneven and occasionally distracting. I appreciated the narrative choice to show He Man's early years, which adds depth to his character's motivation and growth. However, I couldn't recall whether this origin story was part of the original animated TV series, something I haven't seen in a long time, but definitely feel compelled to revisit after watching the original film and this remake. On the antagonistic side, this remake took a surprising turn by sidelining the main villains, as they were a bigger part in the original 1987 Masters of the Universe movie. Unlike the original, where villains like Skeletor played leading roles with more aggressive, threatening presence, here his villainous action felt a little bit muted. I still liked the character, but as I said, I just felt he could have been more aggressive. This felt like a missed opportunity because more villain involvement could have heightened the stakes and added excitement. Also, the main villains from the previous remake, original, they take more of a backseat here in this new movie. Speaking of Skeletor, the character in this remake was promising and looked visually impressive, but I was puzzled by the decision to make his mask unfortunately CGI. The digital mask felt out of place and less realistic, which pulled me out of the immersion at times. Practical effects or a physical costume might have preserved the gritty, tangible feel that worked so well in the original movie. Another sore point for me was the portrayal of Evil Lynn in this remake. In this version, she was made into a more overtly comedic character who felt irritating rather than funny for me. Her character seemed to lean heavily into comedy, but the humor didn't work for me. It diminished her menace and complexity, which hurt her impact as a villain in this movie. Despite these minor flaws, Masters of the Universe offers so much fun. It strikes a nice balance of action, fantasy, and humor that, for the most part, works well. Its light-hearted tone and strong visual effects make it an engaging watch, and Nicholas Galatzine's portrayal of Adam slash He-Man is a standout that helps carry this movie. So my score for this movie is 3.5 out of 5. So if you're planning to watch this movie at the cinema, either see this on IMAX or Apex Cinemas, as it looks so good in a IMAX theater. That's where I actually went and saw this movie, and it just blew me away. So if you haven't seen the original, you don't have to see it if you're going to go see this movie, but just to compare the two, I reckon it's good if you watch the original first and then go see this movie. If you like this sort of content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, as I will be reviewing horror movies e- every week and uploading them onto my YouTube channel. So if you like this sort of content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel.